So Battlers, Sam Battlefields here. Thanks for joining me on my journey into CLA and coaching, etc. for submission grappling, BJJ. We're underway. Had a good session this morning. I got like a splinter or a metal or glass or something in my foot. Again, I don't know why it happens to me so often, but it happens to me at least twice a year. I don't know what it is, but yeah. Anyway, it was a bit of a struggle for a couple of things, but we played the same games that we've been playing throughout the week. 11. Just randomly reading fucking things I'm looking at. It's a half guard stuff because Will hadn't done anything. So, last night did a gi session. Had the new young fella, the new 14-year-old Sam. He was in. Had young Robbie in, so he's 13, 14. And then had Jaden in. That was good because, the teenagers, they're part of my goal is to bring Robbie out of his shell. He's just super quiet. He's been doing this for as long as I've known him, so 6 years maybe. So he's old enough that he's old enough in the game that he should have some insights as to what's going on. Yes, he's 13, going about to turn 14, Anyway, I sort of asked him a couple of questions last night, and he's deer in the headlights. I don't know, and it's like, yep, okay, mate. I just said, look, in these classes, we all contribute, and no answer's wrong. All right, something that you're thinking is going to help someone else's thinking. So, at no stage in this class will I ridicule you for your answer. Whatever your answer is, I promise you, it's going to have some decent effect. All right, and he was like, oh, okay. And then still, and then he gave an answer, and I was like, oh, that's cool. It was kind of an answer that was generic, which is fine. As long as he's thinking about what he's doing, I'm fine with it. But then I said, oh yeah, so what are you going to do about it? I don't know. And I was like, okay, that's cool, that's fine. As long, I'm glad you're thinking about it. So, I don't want to press too much. And then, ask Sam, who it's his second class or something. This big 14-year-old, and he just completely shut down. So he's just got to get more comfortable with me, comfortable with the environment, and that's fine. And one of the best things was having Jaden there, because I was just like, all right, Jaden, and and then he sort of gave a really good model on what I want to see, or so not even what I want to see, just on how to explain your own perspective on something. And fortunately, he's been in my class for a while, so it was good. Today I had Will and Levi again. I want to have a quick chat in a minute, or a quick sort of thing. But we played the same games that Levi and Dave I played on. Basically throughout the entire week so far, and just exploration, new things coming up, different problems being solved. Just so much fun, man. In just such a small positions, such a constrained position, and yeah, and it just fucking worked, man. It's just so cool to have so much fun doing like such a small slice of the game, you know. And anyway, so he Levi was we had another really good roll. We've been having these really good rolls lately, and fuck, this is like a difficult part. Thank you. Oh, come on, lady, what are you doing? So, yeah, having these like full-on rolls, like, and I mean, both me and Levi have had these battles, and it's like, you know, he's on the attack, I'm on the defense, and for the most of it, to be brutally honest. But you know, every so often I'll be able to mount some sort of an offense, which kind of works or doesn't. But we just have these really vibrant, dynamic rolls, and on Tuesday, Dave looked at us after the roll, and we were both like, and he goes, like, and I don't know if he was joking or not, but he looks at us and goes, "Are you guys all right? Like, do you guys have beef?" Sort of thing. and I was telling Levi this morning about it, and again, like, I don't know if he was joking. I don't know if he was saying, you know, if he was like, "Oh, is everything all right?" Like, the way I took it was like, "Do you guys have beef?" Levi didn't pick up on it, but when I was talking to him, we were like, "Fuck, that's hilarious." And then he was like, "Oh, do you ever feel like that? And let me know if it ever feels like that." And I said, no, it definitely does not feel like that. It feels like we are like pushing each other to the limits, like to the limits of our skill level at the sort of the top end of the intensity level, and you know, and that's without going overboard, without being like so stupid that it feels like a competition, as in it's like, you know, and then we were talking about, I don't even remember how I got into this particular single leg X, but it was this absolutely sick, slick, Levi called it filthy. I fucking love it. I'm going to use filthy a bit more. Like, absolutely filthy single leg X. And like, when I saw that I got in it, which, you know, it was one of those like, oh shit, look at what I did sort of situations. He'd already stripped the leg and like stripped the foot off the hip and gone into something else, which, you know, there was this secondary, oh, that was fucking sick too, you know. So, man, it was dope. And yeah, like, having those kind of roles that not only keep me honest, but they just send me to, like, and something that Will said today was, you know, you guys just don't stop, like, and then, you know, and I'm like, fuck yeah, we don't. There is not one time that I feel like we're settling into something. It's like forever moving, and you know, it's no longer, I no longer think in, just no longer, I react, I respond, but I don't think in technique, I don't think in steps, I don't think like that at all. It's, yeah, anyway, and, you know, Will's doing fucking great at the moment. I'm loving seeing what he's coming up with. And we had a chat because I noticed again today that he was trying to get past Levi's stuff with real pressure stuff again, and this is something that Levi and I spoke about last week, that he would do quite well with stuff like knee cut, knee slice, even sort of the Toriando sort of stuff where, you know, you're going around the guard because of his length. You know, he's got long limbs and the like. And anyway, I noticed that he was doing a lot of pressure stuff again and was not getting past Levi's guard. And so I sort of said, all right, well, I've got something to talk to you about after our roll, because I'm a fucking child. But yeah, we had a roll, and then I spoke to him about, hey, and I kept on saying to him, like, stand up and try and pass my guard, and yeah, just wanted to see what he was doing, how he was doing it, and so we looked at some sort of giving some ideas around, and fuck, Levi came up with the concept of through, around, and under. So under's kind of your pressure, around is your kind of your Toriando, your leg drags, and through is obviously your knee cut, knee slice, that sort of thing. And just the way he explained it, I sort of took a step back and was like, yeah, that's good. I'm going to use that. So thanks again, Levi. You know, always teaching me something. It's good stuff. But yeah, it was a good day, as Ice Cube, the great philosopher, has said. It was a good day. It was a good day. And it's only fucking 7:45. Let's see if I can continue these vibes. Anyway, this is Sam Battlefield's War and Peace.